Have you ever met a woman who seems calm and gentle, but when the moment comes, it's like she carries a powerful energy that changes everything around her? How someone so kind can suddenly become deeply firm in what she believes. Not all strength is loud. Not all kindness is soft. Some women carry peace in their hands and fire in their hearts. That's what a Sigma female is. Quiet on the outside, but strong enough to stand up when it matters most. Welcome to time-tested advice, where ancient philosophy meets the modern world. I'm your host, Alfred. Let's get started. In our busy world, people often think that being quiet means being weak, or that being kind means you'll let things slide. But what if real strength shows up in peaceful ways? What if the people who seem the softest are actually the most grounded, shaped by deep purpose and self-control? In this video, I'll show you some powerful reasons why Sigma females, though calm, kind, and quiet, are much stronger than they seem. As we go through them, you might even see parts of yourself that you didn't realize were so powerful. If this message speaks to something inside you, if it reminds you of who you are deep down, click subscribe and tap the bell. This space is for people like you, ready to grow, heal, and stand strong. Let's begin. They calm with their presence, but never hide the truth. A Sigma woman doesn't need to talk a lot to be noticed. When she walks into a room, you can feel her calm energy. It makes people relax and feel safe. She doesn't chase attention, it just naturally comes to her. Her quiet strength fills the space. But don't let that peace fool you. She also stands firmly in truth. She won't cause drama, but her honesty makes it hard for others to hide who they really are. Just by being herself, she makes people face what's real. She doesn't like conflict, but she won't lie to protect feelings. If something's wrong, she'll know, and when needed, she'll speak up for what's right. That's what makes her rare. She brings truth like light, not to hurt, but to help others see more clearly. They stay quiet, but know when it's time to leave. Sigma females don't rush. They wait, they watch, they pray. They don't try to force people or situations to fit. Their silence isn't weakness. It's wisdom. They stay calm in chaos and give people chances to show who they are. But when something feels off, when the peace is gone, they feel it deeply. And when they know it's time to go, they won't shout or explain. They'll just quietly walk away. No noise, no warnings. She doesn't leave to hurt anyone. She leaves to protect her soul. She won't destroy the bridge, but she won't keep crossing it either. That's her quiet goodbye. Their strength isn't rage, it's justice. You won't see a Sigma female blow up in anger. She doesn't scream or try to hurt back. Her strength is calm and firm. She puts up with a lot without showing it. She forgives more than most people would. But there's a moment when something inside her changes, not because she's mad, but because she finally sees things clearly. When peace turns into pain and she's had enough, she doesn't attack. She speaks up with calm but firm words that reveal the truth and stop the lies. She doesn't try to win, she stands for what's right. Her strength comes from something higher than herself, and once she steps into that kind of power, everything around her changes. They love fully, but let go when they must. When a Sigma female loves, she loves with all her heart. She's loyal, kind, and protective. She'll stay by your side through your worst days. She'll pray for you, believe in you, and give you space to grow. But her love isn't blind. She listens to her inner voice. When something changes, when love turns into stress, She feels it. And if it keeps hurting her, she lets go. Not because she's cold, but because she knows God is calling her to something better. Letting go for her isn't about ego. It's about peace. It's about growing. Walking away doesn't mean failure. It means she's choosing what's right for her heart. Their gut feeling is spiritual wisdom. A Sigma woman doesn't just guess things. She has a deep knowing that comes from something greater. She can walk into a room and feel the energy. She picks up what's not being said. Others might say she's too careful, but she's not imagining things. That weird feeling she gets when something's off. It's real. That peace she feels around someone others avoid. That's real too. She trusts her gut because she knows it's not fear, it's protection. Even when she can't explain why she needs to leave or stop something, she listens to that voice inside. And time always proves her right. This sense of knowing helps her avoid danger, keep her peace, and stay on the right path. It's not always easy, but it keeps her safe and strong. Their silence says everything. A Sigma woman doesn't need to raise her voice to be powerful. In fact, her quiet moments say the most. She observes, she listens, and when she finally speaks, it matters. But if she stops talking altogether, pay attention. Her silence is never empty. She doesn't argue to be right. She doesn't beg to be heard. She steps back and lets time reveal the truth. Her silence has weight. When she's gone, people notice what they lost. They feel the space she once filled. And even without saying a word, she leaves a message behind. She doesn't disappear out of pride. It's her way of keeping her peace. Sometimes, the most powerful thing she can do is walk away without saying a word. And when she does, her silence doesn't just stay behind. It teaches a lesson. They believe in God's justice, not getting even. Sigma women know what it feels like to be let down. They've given their best, stayed loyal, and still ended up being ignored or hurt by the very people they once cared for deeply. People have misjudged them, taken advantage of their kindness, and even broken their trust. But here's the thing. They don't waste time trying to hurt those who hurt them. They don't scheme or look for revenge. Instead, they hand it all over to God. You'll never catch a Sigma woman trying to get back at someone. Why? Because she knows the fight isn't hers to win. She knows some pain goes deeper than what the eyes can see, and only God can heal that. When her heart aches, she doesn't lash out. She prays. She takes her broken pieces into a quiet place and leaves them with God, knowing He sees everything. This isn't weakness, it's strong faith. The kind of faith that waits, the kind that knows that even if someone did her wrong in secret, the truth will shine through one day. She knows time reveals everything, and when the truth finally comes out, those who wronged her will remember how she treated them with grace. And they'll feel the weight of what they lost. Her strength lies in her calm. She doesn't chase revenge, she chooses peace. And when life turns around, like it always does, she's not stuck in anger. She's already moved forward, stronger and wiser. This is the kind of woman heaven watches over. Because when you trust God to fight your battles, you don't just survive, you rise. They love deeply, but won't let you use them. Sigma women help from the heart. They don't do it for praise or attention, it's just who they are. Always willing to lend a hand, speak kindness, or carry someone else's pain without asking for anything back. They lift people up, even when no one notices. But don't get it twisted. Just because she's kind doesn't mean she doesn't see what's going on. She knows when someone is using her. She notices when people take her love for granted. And though she may forgive and give chances, she never forgets. She doesn't keep score to get even. She does it to protect herself. And one day, without making a fuss, she'll walk away. No drama, no angry words, just silence and distance. Her no is quiet, but it's powerful. It hits differently because people assumed she'd always be there. But when she walks away, it's not from bitterness, it's from clarity. She's seen the truth, and she knows that real love doesn't ask her to shrink or give until she's empty. She will never trade her peace just to feel needed. Her love is strong, but it's not something to be used. When it's not respected, she steps back with dignity and takes all her light with her. They look calm, but they burn with purpose inside. At first, you might think a Sigma woman is just peaceful and quiet. She speaks gently, moves with calm, and carries herself with grace. She doesn't try to be the center of attention. She just is, like the peace you feel watching the sunrise or standing in a quiet place. People feel better just being near her. Her presence brings calm. But don't confuse that calm for weakness. Inside her is a strong fire, a purpose, a calling that stays quiet until the moment it's needed. And when that moment comes, the same woman who once sat quietly will rise like a storm, not to hurt, but to stand for what's right. She's not someone who picks fights, but she was made for the battles that matter. And when she stands up, she's not alone. Heaven stands with her. The strength that people once ignored becomes the very power that changes everything, breaking chains, healing wounds, opening doors. She is peace, but she's also power. And that balance makes her unstoppable. She holds love in one hand and fire in the other. And when the time is right, the world will see just how strong she really is. These signs aren't just random traits. They're proof that you were made differently, shaped by something bigger. You were meant to be this way, gentle yet firm, quiet yet strong. You're not too much or too intense. You are exactly who you were meant to be, a Sigma woman, often misunderstood but deeply guided. Your kindness is your strength, your calm is your power, and your love is deep, not shallow. You don't have to raise your voice to be powerful. And you don't need revenge to win. You walk with peace, purpose, and quiet strength. And when you rise, heaven rises with you. They forgive fully, but remember wisely. A Sigma female doesn't carry bitterness in her heart. When someone wrongs her, she doesn't hold on to it like a weapon. Instead, she lets it go. Not to make the other person feel better, but to free her own soul. She knows that unforgiveness is a weight, and peace can't live where pain is stored. So she releases it, gives it to God, and walks forward, lighter, freer, stronger. But don't mistake her forgiveness for forgetfulness. She learns from the pain. She doesn't let the same wound cut her twice. She may smile at you, wish you well, even pray for your healing. But she won't forget what the hurt taught her. That lesson becomes a guard over her heart. She doesn't build walls, but she builds wisdom. And that wisdom helps her love better, choose better, and protect what matters. Because forgiveness isn't weakness, it's strength. It's the kind of strength that says, I won't let pain turn me into someone I'm not. She forgives completely, but she remembers with purpose. They protect their peace like treasure. A Sigma female treats her peace like gold, precious, rare, and not for everyone. She doesn't allow drama into her space. She doesn't welcome energy that drains her. If a situation steals her peace, she doesn't fight it. She quietly steps back. If a person constantly brings confusion, she doesn't beg them to stay. She lets them go. She's learned that peace isn't just a feeling, it's a guide. If she has to lose herself to keep someone else, then the cost is too high. She'll sit in silence before she entertains chaos. She'll choose solitude over fake company. She knows that real growth happens in stillness and that peace is where God speaks the loudest. So when you see her living calmly, choosing her own lane, not reacting to the noise around her, it's not because she doesn't care. It's because she cares deeply about her purpose, her calling, and her spirit. She doesn't just protect her peace, she honors it. Because she knows, when her soul is calm, everything else falls into place. If these words touched your heart, comment below, "I understand now." Thanks for watching till the end. Your support truly means the world to me. Together, we will forge a path of nothing but peace and happiness. This has been your host, Alfred. I'll see you in the next one. Same time tomorrow. Until next time.